Welcome back, fellow detectives. We're back at it again with Alex Hill Whispers at White Oak Inn. Let's just jump in. As you can see, I'm in Dennis's office and I'm really stuck on his password, but I phoned a friend and she told me to pay attention to this book because Dennis is a bit of, what word am I looking for? Oh, you make me so mad. Dennis. Okay. Maritime, 1905. Yeah. Sure. That just makes me mad. I thought I was being so careful examining that book. And I wasn't. So let's just... Maritime... 1905? I hate him. Let's check his emails. Okay, subject, reflections from the Irish coast, a sailor's blog. I'm not gonna do an Irish accent. As the sun sets over the Irish coastline, I sit by the window of my little cabin, gazing out at the Atlantic. The rhythmic crash of waves against the shore brings a comforting calm, a stark contrast to my past life as a Navy officer. Amid this peaceful moment, I'm reminded of my first encounter with the sea. I just turned 9 and my father took me out on our took me out on our small family boat, just him and me and the ocean. The water, vast and blue, seemed to promise endless adventure. My father was teaching me the basics of how to navigate the calm waters, but a moment of distraction caused me to lose my balance and fall into the icy waters of the Atlantic. If this is Dennis writing, I'm very upset he did not drown. The cold took my breath away, but as I opened my eyes, I saw a variety of fish darting all around me, and then a shark, chomp. Despite the shock, I felt at peace, as if I had been invited into a secret world. My father quickly pulled me back into the boat. A proud smile spread across his face. He seemed to realize that that moment would mark a lifelong bond with the sea. Now, as I look out at the horizon from my cabin, the call of the ocean still echoes in my heart, a reminder of the deep connection that began with that unexpected plunge. Okay, it makes sense that he blogs about this. He seems like, with all the pictures around, I feel like he's constantly in his head about it. Congratulations on acquiring your grandmother's inn. Hi, Dennis. I just heard the fantastic news about you buying the White Oak, and I wanted to send over my congratulations. I know how much this place means to you and how long you've dreamed of this moment. It's inspiring to see your hard work and dedication come to fruition. Your grandmother would be incredibly proud to see her legacy continue on in her grandson's hands. Wishing you all the best as you embark on this new chapter, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the wonderful things you'll do with the inn. Your friend, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Unlock massive savings now. Dear valued customer, congratulations! You've been selected to receive an exclusive offer just for you. Act now to claim a 70% discount on our top-rated fishing products. Hurry, this amazing deal is available for a limited time only. Click the link below to start saving big today. Get your discount now. I should sign him up for spam, don't you think? Just go sign him up for a bunch of newsletters. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Your savings await. Best regards, the Fishing Gear team. Act fast, this offer expires soon. That's all you've got. Do you think he's somehow, like, potentially rigging ghost events with fishing gear, maybe? Okay, well, what about not recent? This isn't juicy at all. Oh, sorry, I'll X out, jeez. Bed and breakfast and other things. So this is what he's been looking at, eh? A haunted hostel's revival. How blogger Shirley Himmerman boosted local tourism. Oh, well, I'll read this, but I'm imagining that Dennis would be pretty tickled with Shirley being around because she boosts local tourism. Unless he doesn't want tourists because he's doing something sneaky. In the quaint town of Chasing, a local hostel was struggling to keep its doors open. However, a unique twist in its history and a feature by an independent blogger has turned its fortunes around. Shirley Himmerman, known for her captivating blog on haunted hotels, inns, and restaurants, has brought newfound attention to the Chasing Hostel, drawing in curious travelers from far and wide. This is a nice view. It's a really nice hostel. The hostel, housed in a century-old building, was said to be haunted by the spirit of a former owner, a friendly ghost named Elizabeth. Despite this intriguing backstory, the hostel has struggled to bring in guests. Himmerman's visit changed everything. She documented her stay, highlighting the charming atmosphere and her own encounters with Elizabeth. Her vivid descriptions and engaging storytelling captured the imagination of her readers. The post quickly went viral, bringing the hostel into the spotlight. Since the feature, Chasing Hostel has seen a significant increase in bookings. Tourists fascinated by the paranormal now flock to Chasing, hoping to catch a glimpse of Elizabeth. The hostel's owner has embraced this recent attention, even hosting ghost tours and special events to cater to the curious crowds. Shirley Himmerman's influence extends beyond just a boost in business. She has helped preserve a piece of local history and folklore, giving the community a sense of pride and a unique identity. In a world where small businesses often struggle to compete, Shirley Himmerman's blog has shown the power of storytelling and niche interests. She sounds okay by me in this specific regard. Is that it? Oh, can I type something? Dennis? Oh, I could post. Dennis. No? What do we want to look up? White Oak Inn. Okay, well, I wonder if we can search something later. But we can't do it right now. I don't know. Okay, well, that's good for right now, I think. That's it. That's honestly... Dennis, I'm embarrassed. You don't have anything interesting on your laptop. Do I need to put stuff back, do you think? Stop doing that. Me, my fault. Should I put things back?
Can't do that.
Okay, it was over here actually, right? Do I need to do that so Dennis doesn't know? Oh, it's... I just took it again. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I think that's it, right? Can I go to bed now? Yes! Let's go to bed. We're still recovering from the haunting, you understand. So if we go to bed now, we've already searched Denise's office. And I tried to go to bed before I did that, and it wouldn't let me. So, I think we're ready to go to bed. Start afresh. Day 2. In-game day 2. Honk shoe, honk shoe.
Well, better go follow up with Ronnie.
Oh. Okay. I can do that. I can follow up with Ronnie. I probably...
The downside of being a private investigator is living out of my suitcase.
It's making me take things a second time. That's fine. Oh, wait. Before we do anything, I want to see what's on my mind today. Note to self. Clean out the fridge when I get home. Ooh, I should have done that before I left. I mean to say... Oh,
Holy crap, you scared me.
Shirley.
Sorry about that, dear. I saw there was a new guest and wanted to say hello.
Shirley, I've already talked to you.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And I'm Shirley, darling. Glad to meet you and glad to have another guest around.
Wait, I've already done this. What's happening? I've already talked to you about this. I'm just skipping this because I've already talked to her. No, I've done so many tasks. What's happening? Look at all of my stuff. That's so weird. So far, so good. We don't have to check in with Ronnie anymore. Good. Okay, fine. Swell. Now we're starting for realsies. No jump scares, no jump scares. Am I going downstairs? Yeah. Let's have some breakfast. What do we think? I want strudel, yogurt. Actually, I want a bit of everything. I've got a lot of investigating to do. And I
Good
want
eats.
this cup. I might, nobody say anything. I might steal that cup. I love it so much. I needed to buy, here's something super interesting while I make my coffee. I really I needed a new water bottle. And I didn't end up getting the one I wanted because, that looked like that cup. Because I just didn't. Isn't that a great story? That's me before coffee. Hold on. There. Now I will be much more coherent and stay on task. Let's talk to Ronnie about the note we saw torn up in his trash, the ghost, etc., etc.
Hey, Alex. Did you need something?
Explain yourself.
I saw the ghost again last night. She said, "Help me." Why do you think Audrey's ghost would say that?
Maybe she's trapped here? Can't move on to the afterlife?
Maybe.
Why don't you ask Shirley? She seems to know a lot about ghosts.
Well, I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. She may have seen something last night, too.
What do you mean?
She had an accident. Slipped on some of those water footprints you mentioned.
Oh, is she okay?
She seems
doesn't
fine,
care.
just flustered.
That's good to hear. I'm glad she's okay.
You're disappointed.
Actually, I wanted to ask you something about Henry.
What is it?
I found Audrey's old diary, and she mentions him in it. It seems to indicate that he hung around the inn quite a bit when Audrey's father wasn't around.
Wait, what are you implying?
I'm just
I don't know.
observing.
I don't even know if it matters, but it sounds like Henry spent a lot of time here and is still trying to get involved. You said he doesn't like you, right?
Nah, he was never my biggest fan.
Well, it's a lead that I need to look into more.
Here,
Is this Lisa?
What's this?
Lisa's number. She knows Henry better than most people. Maybe she can help.
Maybe. Thank you.
There's a collapsed house out by the lake. What do you know about it?
It's an old boathouse. That's the spot where Audrey crashed.
Who owns it?
It's part of the inn's property.
Why hasn't it been repaired?
Lisa had plans to repair it, just never got around to doing it. I think it was too hard for her to deal with. Then she ended up selling the place. Dennis wants to repair it and build it up as a second business.
He's all business, huh?
Oh yeah. He seems good at what he does, though.
Do you know what he wants to do it for? Like fishing? Does he want to open up a fish shop?
I talked to Dennis. Did you know that his great-grandmother originally opened this inn?
Yeah, I knew. That's why he bought the place.
Do you think he would use Audrey's death to get the inn back?
I don't think so. From what I understand, he stumbled across the listing while he was looking for new business opportunities.
Well, that's what
You
he
know that for sure.
says.
That's what I heard.
Well, anybody can say anything. Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Later.
I don't like him. I'm not saying that he's number one suspect, but I just don't like him. Which is a popular opinion. Should we go see if Dennis has noticed anybody was shuffling in his office? Dennis, did somebody break in?
How can I help you?
Have you ever seen the ghost?
No. I've only heard stories. And that's all they are. Stories.
Haha, loser, I saw it.
But it's not a story. I saw the ghost.
People see what they want to see.
I didn't want to see anything. I just saw it.
You tell him,
You seem
Alex.
very interested in what's going on here. Your subconscious could have had willed it to happen without you knowing you wanted to see it.
That makes no sense when I hardly knew what was going on here.
It makes perfect sense.
If you think the ghost is only a story, how will that help your business?
People love a good story. They'll pay good money for one, and this inn will allow people to be immersed in an experience. They'll feel like they're a part of it, and then they'll tell their friends all about it.
He's got
You
very
weren't
sharp
tempted
teeth.
to add to the story?
I won't need to. People's own imaginations will do the brunt of the work, and the lore of the inn, as well as my business, will keep growing.
Did you happen to be around last night?
I was here until 6 like always. Why do you ask?
I thought I saw a man in the dark outside. Just wondering who it was.
Henry. If you see him again, let me or Ronnie know. We'll have the cops come over and check.
You need to calm down.
I've heard there have been accidents surrounding the ghost. You're not worried about the safety of your guests?
Accidents. I've had a few clumsy guests who want to blame things on a ghost. No, I'm not worried.
It's amazing that he has all the answers. He knows everything. How convenient. Okay, well, bye.
Thanks for your time, Dennis.
Of course.
I do not like this man. He defaces books. He dismisses my concerns. I say he's a grade A loser. Oh, he should probably be a grade... Well, okay, here's what I'm thinking. Grade A loser makes it sound like he's grade A about something. A grade A loser means he's good at being a loser. But what if he's even bad at being a loser? I'd say he's a grade F loser. That's what I say. Okay, we haven't talked to Shirley this morning. I kind of forgot about it. We'll talk to her later. I want to do this first because I want to play that video game and I want to play the pinball machine. We should probably chill with Henry a little bit. Where's our helmet? Where is our helmet? Hi, Henry.
Welcome, welcome.
You told me you were close with the family who owned the inn. But I heard you were especially close with Lisa.
You heard wrong. Next question.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye, Henry.
Don't forget to buy something.
I should buy something every time I come in. I think that's the only polite thing to do. Hey. Can we not do this yet? Is this a for later? This must be a for later thing. I like this cat. See, we're gonna have to beat the high score. Henry's fixed the machines in here. Okay, instead, let's do this. Yes. Geese v Fox. High score 0. Level 1. Hit the foxes. Don't miss. How does one? Good. We didn't miss. Oh, I don't really want to hit the foxes, actually. They're very cute. We're doing okay. I don't mind saying. Ha! My cursor was already on you. Oh yeah, there's actually a putt-putt. Foxtastic. There's a putt-putt game where you have to do some sort of tag at the zoo. I don't remember exactly what it is, but this kind of makes me think of it. Why are we attacking these poor foxes? Is it to protect our babies? Our eggies? Oh, sneaky. This is fun. I am enjoying this. But I also have to wonder what fur, you know? What fur are we doing this? I want to get him right between the eyes. Do you think this is this? Oh, don't hit the goslings. Oh no. No. You are a fox. This is gonna stress me out. Gosling. Hi, Ryan. Foxy. Now this is, see, I'm just thinking of all these different games. This makes me think of that Muppet Treasure Island computer game where you have to hit pirates with pies, but not hit the townsfolk. Very stressful game. Hi, baby. But also very satisfying. Like, this is also very satisfying because of the sound. The squishy sound. Oh, excellent. What do you think? Do we have to get through this whole thing, or is this just for funsies? Hi. Hi, baby. What are you doing out there? Come back inside. Oh, you fast. You sneaky little baby. You're a baby. They're getting faster and I'm getting frazzled and slow. Ah, baby. They jump scare me the worst. Look at their little eyes. They're devious. At least the foxes are just chilling. Do you think there will be a level where we have to hit the babies? That will be terrible. Hi, baby. Sorry, nothing to say. I'm just... What are you doing up there? I'm just focused on breathing. Very boring, but this is what we have to do to succeed. I want to be the very best. Outstanding. Thank you. I'm trying so hard. This is a children's game, and I'm happy to say I am doing okie dokie. Hi, baby. And you know the secret? Breathing. Oh, you're so fast. You just appear. But it's okay. I can be kind of fast, baby. Ooh. Baby. I guess I don't have to say baby every time it's a baby. You guys are getting faster. It's okay. I can pick up on this change, this shift. So I see now it's multiple foxes. They're getting quicker. No, I'm so slow. Baby. I don't want to say baby. It's a reflex at this point. 1,000,000 points. This is the new high score. Outstanding. How long do I have to do this? Is it bonus? Is it like the word search or something? Oh, baby. Baby, you almost got goosed. This is actually pretty upsetting. Ooh, that's a new direction. But if you think about, I'm throwing all these eggs, like so many eggs. No, it's not fox-tastic. Put goose in the title. This is the goose game. This is the titled goose game. I reckon. I've never actually played Untitled Goose Game. I just know that it's a thing. And I think you just get to be a goose and run around wreaking havoc. That's all I really know. Oh, and the foxes in a row. Get back in line, you. Hi, baby. One of these days, I am going to give you a goose egg on your noggin. That's funny. They're all getting goose eggs, baby. Keep going. Why? What's in it for me if I do? Saving babies? I can do that. Hi. Hi. This feels like tennis. Whoosh. And I'm not good at tennis. Thank you. I keep saying it, but I really am trying. But I'm going to be upset if this... I'm going to be mildly upset if this doesn't result in anything. And it's kind of feeling like that. Unless you're supposed to get to level 20. Which maybe that's... Oh no! I was talking too much. We're not going to make it to level 20. That's my hubris. That's me getting too comfortable. That's fast. That was 2 in a row. Just click as soon as you possibly can. Not wonderful. I lost 2 in a row. You just have to click as fast as possible. Even if you might miss. It's better than, like, for sure being too slow. Breathe. 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 Baby. I might goose you on purpose. You're really driving me up the wall. Do we have to get to level 20? Are you serious? I hate this so much. No! No! I was there. I was there. I promise. No! No! Do we have to get to level 20? I don't want to get to level 20. Do we have to get to level... Okay, let's... I don't want to do that again. I was so close. I will do that once it becomes evident that we for sure have to do that. Because I don't want to do that again. That took a long time. Oh, we have to call Lisa. Oh, we need to check in with our team. That's right, it's day 2. We should do that. Oh, yeah, we need to check the fireplace as well. Okay, well, that was not fun. I'm not going to pretend. Okay, it was a little fun. Can I please? How do I get over here? Thank you. Oh, yeah, and this is going to be a challenge at some point. This grand piano. It's not a grand piano. Okay, let's leave. That stressed me out. Let's go this way. Let's talk to Lauren really fast. Just see if we have any new dialogue options. Okay, first, let's go out and look at this in the daytime. Because I came out at night.
That glowing light was out here somewhere.
Good observation. Okay, let's go back inside. Hi,
Hey,
Lauren.
Alex.
Hi, Lauren. Have time for some questions?
I'm a little busy right now, but if you
No.
don't mind helping me with this, I could give you a few minutes of my time.
I can do that. I'll need to
What's
select
this?
the right tag for each item.
Okay, the Grand Air is having a sale. You will need to select a sales tag based on the information below. If the price is no, how dare you? Math. That's rude. I don't like math. I mean, I like math. I get stressed about it. So if the price is over $18.99, the item is 10% off, except for t-shirts. Those are 20% off. If the price is under $18.99, the item is off 15% except for drinks. Helmets have an additional 15% off if it's in general. If an item is not on sale, select pass. I hate this already. Okay. Well, good. This is still here. Well, it's below $18.99. So it's 15% off, but this is drinks. So pass. That's a pass. Okay, helmets have an additional 15% off. So it's over. Hey, sorry, I took a picture of the thing. So it's over $18.99. So that is 10% off. Except, okay, well, and it's not a t-shirt. So it's already 10% off, but it's a helmet, so it's an additional 15% off. So it's 35% off. Wait, no, sorry, 25% off. Oh, well, that's so much easier. So it's, oh, we don't even have to calculate the price. Hallelujah. So actually it's 25% off, right? 15, 10, perfect. Well, this is a drink, so pass. This is a sweater, not a t-shirt. So, and it's over 18, so it's 10% off. So just 10. This is a helmet. We just did that. So it's 15. This is also 25. Perfect. T-shirt is 20% off. And it's over. Good. Right? Yes. Tree slime. Oh, tire slime. I can read. I promise. So it's under $18.99. So it's 15% off. Right? Yeah. It's a cap. Do we say anything about cap? That's a lot for a cap. $18. Well, it's 10%. Wait, no, sorry. It's 15% off. I don't see anything. Yeah. This is another one that's 15% off. T-shirt is 20. Yes. That's kind of a cool logo. A saddlebag. 60, so that's 10% off. Any exceptions? No. Water bottle is below, so it's 15% off. Yes. straws. Handlebars. I thought that was a funny straw. So it's over, so it's 10% off.
Perfect.
I am, aren't I? Hey, Lauren, I'm perfect.
Thanks for the help. Now, what did you want to ask me?
So many things.
I found a letter you wrote to Ronnie asking him to talk.
Oh?
Yeah, it had been ripped up and thrown away.
Do you go through people's trash often?
Often.
It's a bad habit of mine.
Well, I'm not surprised he threw it away.
Sounds like you were trying to talk to him with no luck.
Oops.
No, we used to be friends, but ever since Audrey died, he keeps brushing me off.
Why do we think that is? Sounds like it's been rough. Sounds like he's hiding something.
It sounds like everything that's happened has been really rough on him.
He's not the only one it's been rough on.
That's true.
You're right, but that can be hard to see when you're hurting.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Guess what, Lauren? And I saw somebody running away. Do you run?
I saw the ghost again. She asked me for help. You knew Audrey. Why would she do that?
Well, like I said before, maybe there are questions she wants answered. Maybe you need to find out what those questions are.
What do you know about her death?
She was in a boating accident.
What else happened? How did she get into an accident?
There was a fight. Audrey and Ronnie, they got into this fight. She was upset and came to talk to me about it.
About what?
She was conflicted. I don't think she really wanted to break up with him.
Why did she then?
Everyone thought she deserved better, and we weren't quiet about how we felt.
What else happened that night?
Let me think. She came over to talk, and Ronnie kept calling and calling. She finally answered. He told her he wanted to meet with her to talk through things. I told her it was a bad idea. She told me she wouldn't talk to him, but wanted to go out for a boat ride.
Is it common to go boating at night?
The locals do sometimes. Audrey did quite a bit. She would say she did her best thinking on the lake.
What else happened?
I don't know. She was dead, and the police said it was a boating accident.
What about Ronnie? You said he wanted to talk to her that night?
Yeah, I've asked him about it. He says he doesn't remember that night.
Do you believe him?
I think he doesn't want to remember. Maybe Audrey's trying to help him.
So, one of my favorite quotes in general is Agatha Christie's A Body in the Library, I think it is. And Miss Marple says something, or somebody in there says, "You simply cannot afford to believe everything that people tell you." I'm kind of feeling that way about Lauren. It's like, oh, well, I'm the only one who was here and witnessed this. I'm the only one. Also, she's just blinking at me while I monologue. I like to think that Alex Hill is just having like all these thoughts in her head, and Lauren's just there waiting. But we don't actually know what Audrey was saying. If Audrey did go out alone, because Lauren could have gone with her and then swam back ashore or something. So we have a lot that we have to take Lauren's word for here.
What was Henry's relationship like with Audrey's parents?
He was close with them, had dinner with them often, and he checked up on Audrey and Lisa when Tom, that's Audrey's dad, when he was away.
Was he away often?
Yeah, he took business trips a lot. I remember one year when we were young where we hardly saw him.
That must have been hard for Audrey and Lisa, having Tom away all of that time.
It was. Audrey really missed her dad when he was away.
And Lisa?
She missed him too, of course.
Did it seem like Lisa and Tom had a good relationship?
I mean, I was a child. I wasn't always paying attention to their relationship, but yeah, it seemed good when Tom was home.
Lauren has incredible eyebrow action. I'm really enjoying her expressions. Okay, bye.
Well, thank you for your time, Lauren.
I better get back to work. These bikes won't fix themselves.
And you're amazing for doing it, even if maybe you did murder somebody. I don't think it was a boating accident. I think... Oh, am I leaving my bike behind? Sorry. I'll come back for you, baby. I'm coming back for you. Let's go to the boathouse and make a phone call. A discreet little phone call, don't you think? Okay, it is time to call people. Oh no, my battery. Let's start with Lisa.
Hello?
Hi, is this Lisa?
Yes, who is this?
I'm a detective working for Ronnie. He thinks you may be able to help me with some questions I have.
Why does Ronnie need a detective? Does this have to do with those letters? Are they getting worse?
You knew about the threats he was receiving?
I wouldn't say they were threats, more like guilt trips.
Do you know why someone would want Ronnie to feel guilty?
I know why many people would want him to feel guilty. They blame him for Audrey's death.
Why does everyone blame Ronnie?
Ronnie and Audrey had gotten into a fight the night she died. She got upset and went for a boat ride. She did her best thinking on that lake, but driving in anger don't pair well. She crashed, and everyone blames Ronnie because they want to have someone to blame.
Are there other reasons someone might be angry with Ronnie?
Probably. I've angered people in my past. I'm sure you have as well, Detective. But these letters shouldn't be taken seriously. Anyone sending them is playing a childish game.
I have some other questions for you if you don't mind.
Yes?
Ho 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 ho.
You seem to stick up for Ronnie. What was your relationship with him like when he was dating Audrey?
He's like a son to me. I stuck up for him then, and I'll stick up for him now.
Okay, no need to get defensive.
I've heard you and Henry are close. What can you tell me about him?
Yes, Henry and I were close. I assume you know more than I'd like you to know, Detective. But part of the reason why I sold the inn was to have a second chance.
Because Audrey died?
That was part of it, yes. I was haunted by her death, and then her hauntings became real. My husband and I had to get away, but that wasn't what I was talking about.
You were talking about Henry.
Yes, you already seem to know somehow.
That you had an affair?
You get straight to the point, Detective, don't you? Yes. If I have to say it, yes, I had an affair. Tom, my husband, found out about it. It had happened off and on for years. Henry tried to convince me to leave my husband, but I couldn't. Finally, he became impatient and told Tom what had happened. I think Henry hoped that if Tom left me, I would end up with him.
But he didn't leave you.
No, he gave me a second chance. But part of our agreement to stay together was moving away. So I listed the inn for sale and sold the place. When Audrey's ghost started showing up, I was even more grateful for our decision.
Her ghost showed up after you listed the inn? I thought it was the other way around.
No, I listed it, but didn't tell anyone until after the haunting started. I wasn't ready to answer any questions they might have. So, in a strange way, Audrey made it easier for us to move on.
How interesting. That's good to know for the timeline, if we can trust Lisa. Which, again, we only have her word for it. Let's see, we need to talk to you about some folks.
What do you know about Dennis, the man who bought your inn?
He'd been hounding me to buy that place for years. He'd come to town once in a while to chat me up about it.
Oh, really?
Yes. When I listed it, I let him know we were ready to sell. Took him a couple months to reorganize his assets and make an offer, but it was a generous one.
He told me he had just happened across the listing for the inn.
Maybe you misunderstood him.
I know what
Maybe
I heard.
I didn't.
Well, he must have told you wrong.
Okay, well, somebody's lying. And I dislike Dennis a lot, so I think it's him.
What can you tell me about Lauren?
Audrey, Ronnie, and Lauren were best friends growing up. She spent a lot of time at the inn. We didn't always get along, though.
Why not?
We disagreed on Audrey and Ronnie dating.
She didn't approve, but you did?
Why do you care about their relationship?
I need to look at this case from every angle. Anything you can tell me will help.
I could see what Audrey saw in Ronnie. I've known him since he was a child. He has a good heart. He just lost his way for a moment.
But Lauren didn't agree.
Lauren cares for Ronnie, in her own way. But for a time, Ronnie's troubles were becoming Audrey's troubles. Lauren came to me about it, wanting to break them up. I told her no because I trusted Audrey to make her own decisions.
And Lauren didn't like that?
She has a tendency to think she knows what's best for people, and Audrey was her best friend. She wanted to protect her.
I mean, that's understandable, but also you have to let people make their own decisions.
Was Shirley staying here when you left?
Shirley.
She's a blogger staying at the White Oak. She writes about ghosts.
Ah, that's right. I remember her being excited when the ghost showed up. She lacked tact. She's still around?
Yeah,
Yes.
sounds like she's hoping to get a good story out of everything going on.
Sounds like she has as much empathy as when I left. My daughter's ghost showed up and she couldn't understand why I didn't want to be hounded with questions.
Yeah, she is a character for sure. Bye.
Thank you for your time. I'll call again if I have any more questions.
Goodbye, Detective.
Okay, we need to catch up with Boss. Our boss man.
Alex, hello. Did you arrive safely?
Hi, Concilio. Yeah, I made it just fine.
How are things going?
Well, I think I saw the ghost.
Really? What happened?
There was this glowing light on the lake near the inn. It was more exciting than it sounds.
Alex, I want you to be careful. If you ever feel unsafe, leave the inn. Call me, okay?
Got it, boss.
Got it, boss.
Don't push things like you normally do.
I won't.
Have you talked to Ronnie yet?
Obviously.
Yeah, I was able to talk to him. He gave me a couple of solid leads to look into.
I'll leave you to it then.
Talk to you later.
Don't push it like you usually do. That did remind me, though, that I'm freshly returned. I was suspended for a little while. I wonder what I did. Alright, let's call Cassandra. We need to reschedule our girls' night.
Hi, Alex.
Oh, so many things to say.
I saw the ghost again.
You did? Tell me everything.
Well, I was snooping around the property when the ghost showed up out of nowhere and said, "Help me." Then I saw someone else running away in the woods.
The ghost asked for help? That seems strange.
I know.
Yeah, aren't ghosts supposed to scare you off?
That's what I learned from Scooby-Doo. Why would it be asking for help?
I don't know, but I plan on finding out.
You said you saw someone running away in the woods. They probably know something.
Yeah, but I don't know who it was. As I was chasing them, Shirley got into a ghost accident.
A ghost accident.
Yeah, the ghost left behind watery footprints that Shirley slipped on when I was in the middle of chasing whoever that person was.
Coincidence?
Probably not.
You think she fell on purpose?
It's just a thought.
That's what I think too, Cassandra. You and I are on the same page. This is why we're best friends.
I talked to the new owner, Dennis. He wants to use the ghost sightings as a way to attract guests to the inn. He's hoping Shirley's blog will help him.
Interesting. Could he be making his own business opportunities?
Using a dead girl to buy an inn and then using her as an attraction? That's dark.
Very dark.
But it's a lead. I'll need to find out more about him.
Haha, guess who's been snooping besides me?
Get this. I talked to Shirley and she says that Henry, a local shop owner, has been snooping around the inn.
What's he doing around there?
No idea.
Well, Shirley implied that he had close ties to the family who previously owned the inn.
Sounds like something to look further into.
I completely agree.
Okay. Let me tell you a little bit about Shirley.
I met the only other guest at the White Oak.
Yeah? Who?
A woman named Shirley. She's been staying at the inn for quite a while. Sounds like she was here when the ghost showed up.
Think there's a connection?
Maybe. Maybe.
Could be. Seems odd that she stuck around, but she mentioned she writes about ghosts.
Ooh, intrigue. A ghost writer who just happens to be around when a ghost shows up.
Hey, stranger things have happened.
And they keep getting stranger.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, there's so much.
So I found a book about paranormal activities in Shirley's room,
And? She does write about ghosts, right?
and it talks about ghost hoaxes that were pulled off.
Ooh, that's a big and. Does that mean she did it?
It's only circumstantial evidence. It doesn't prove anything. but it does give me a reason to keep digging. Get this. There are people claiming that Shirley makes up the hauntings she writes about.
That's highly suspicious. What did she have to say about it?
She was obviously not happy about it and said those people are lying.
Do you believe her?
I hope these aren't determinative of something that happens later in the story, because I haven't really been thinking too deeply about what I say. I think it's suspicious because I don't like Shirley.
It's pretty suspicious that she's had these claims made against her and that she was here when the haunting started.
Highly suspicious.
Either way, I'll need to do some digging into her past.
Oh, I'll help. I love a good research assignment.
That would be great. Let me know if you find anything useful.
Okay, thank you, Cassandra. Bye.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Keep me updated.
Okay, well that's nice that we're gonna get some help. Let's see if we have any texts. Okay. Oh wait, no, I saw the ghost again. Not surprising since they're real. Meh, meh. What else have I been looking up? Nothing. Okay. No, it's the same. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Oh, should I check in with her really fast? Do you think she's ready? Let's see if Cassandra's ready.
Hi, Alex.
Oh, okay,
Anyway,
bye.
I'll talk to you later.
Keep me updated.
No. No. You keep me updated. Okay, back we go. We do need to talk to Shirley and maybe Ronnie again. Oh, and we need to look at the fireplace, because I think that was in an old save file that made it seem like we were starting the game all over again. Oops. Yes, so let's go in here. Let's check this out. We need 2 keys. And I've got 2 keys. We pretty much know what it opens. We need 1 more. Okay. Let's see. Shall we talk to Shirley first and then maybe talk to Ronnie? Oops. She's in 5, right?
Come in.
She's always awake.
Good morning, darling. Come to check on old Shirley.
How are you feeling after that fall?
My backside's bruised, but not as much as my ego. Anyways, enough about me. You did some exploring last night. Find anything interesting?
As if I tell you.
I actually had a question. Have you ever had a ghost ask you for help?
For help? Let me think. There was the Arlington ghost, a cowboy who lost his love before he died. Folks told stories of him asking them to return his beloved Clarice.
That's sad. Did the cowboy ever find her?
No, not that I've heard. As far as I know, he's still there, asking for her return. Then there was the ghost of Deblawnay Lake. She lost her handbag in the water. When I saw her, that's all she could talk about.
Were you able to help her?
Bless your heart, I was not going swimming for a lost handbag in a murky lake.
Okay. What do we think? I'm not sure I would have, because depending on how old the ghost was, the currents could have dragged that handbag away for forever. But I don't know. I don't really want to antagonize Shirley. I want her to stay chill.
I don't blame you. I probably wouldn't wade through a murky lake either.
Not at all. Why are you asking me this? Got some ghost problems?
Should we tell her? I think I'll tell her and see what she says.
I was outside last night when the ghost showed up again and said, "Help me."
Sounds like this ghost thinks you can help. If I were you, I'd listen.
Says the woman who went diving for a handbag.
Alex!
You got me there. Maybe I should have listened. Would have made a better blog post anyhow. Maybe you should learn from my mistake and listen this time around.
That gives me something to think about. Thanks for your help, Shirley.
Anytime, dear.
Anytime, dear. Yes. She's got things to say. Okay, what are we thinking? I guess we can try talking to Ronnie again. We already looked at that. Oopsies. Okay. If I keep saying okay, maybe I'll think of something. Oh, do we have a new? Oh, it's the same one. I don't like that. I want a new word search. Okay, so let's talk to Ronnie again real fast.
Hey, Alex. Did you need something?
So I talked to Lauren.
Yeah?
Things are tense between the two of you?
Yeah, I guess. Things have been awkward for a while.
How so?
I just never knew how to talk to her after Audrey died.
You were friends though, right?
We were, but without Audrey, it felt like there was this hole in our friendship. It's never felt the same.
Could she be angry enough to send letters to you?
That doesn't sound like Lauren.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for the help.
If you need my help, I'm here.
You're not very helpful, sir. Okay. Let me think. I think I want to talk to Henry again. Now that we've talked to Lisa. Can we grab anything here yet? Okay, we'll squeak the duck for good luck. Oh, do we need to do the goose game again? I don't want to. I'm such a baby about it. And then maybe when we're done doing this, I don't know why I'm yawning so much, but maybe when we're done with this, we will talk to Cass again. Hi, Henry.
Hello there, Miss Journalist. I have some more questions for me.
I have information you might be interested in.
I think I found that information that you wouldn't want on the internet.
Says the non-journalist.
I talked to Lisa, and it sounds like you had a very friendly relationship. She already confirmed it.
Did she... What did she say?
Oh, I don't know.
Lisa said she needed to sell the inn so she could have a second chance with her husband. That Audrey's death made it easier to leave.
Look, I'm just reporting.
You don't believe her.
I think she's running away. It was easier to leave than stay.
What do you mean?
I cared for her. Deeply. And she was afraid of that. She chose a safe life with Tom instead. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Good, neither do I.
Understand.
But if you're interested in buying something, I'm interested in selling.
Okay, bye. Maybe we can find something else to buy. Well, let me think. Where can we find that? Oh, yeah, he's over here. Wait, I want to... Boo. I want to talk to Boo. Oh, he's right here.
Boo has seen better days.
He actually looks okay, you know?
Boo has seen better days.
Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure what to do. So I think what I will do is play that. Oh. Let me go into the staff room. I say, why not? Why not let me into the staff room? Okay, let's do this again. I was so close. I know, that's my high score. I should have done it when I was focused, before I was yawning. Almost there, almost there. I don't believe you. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'll tell you what. That's enough for right now. It's so hard. Okay, let's go talk to Cassandra really fast. And then, if she doesn't have anything, let's call it a day. I'm tired.
Hey, Alex. How's the case going?
Any updates?
Any updates on that research assignment?
I did some digging around about Shirley.
Good.
She has an avid fan base, but she also has a lot of controversy surrounding her. This isn't the first time someone accused her of faking a haunting.
Interesting.
Yeah, but her fans get very upset when someone does.
That's the internet for you.
No, I'm talking very upset. They go back to the places she's visited to try to prove that the hauntings are real.
And do they prove it?
I guess it depends on what you want to believe. The fans believe they've proved it. The skeptics don't think so.
Sounds about right. Doesn't help me much, but it keeps her on my suspect list. Are there any incidents between her and the skeptics? Should I be worried she'll do something more?
Not that I can tell. She addresses them online as non-believers and claims they have nothing better to do with their time. But I haven't read about any escalated incidents. Yet.
Okay, good to know. Thanks for looking into that. I'll keep an eye on her.
Happy to help. If anything else comes up, I'll let you know.
Thanks, Cass.
Bye.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Keep me updated.
I will. Let me see. All right. Well, I will say that seems pretty good for the time being. Let's go back to the inn. What is this? Is this a bell? Ding, 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 ding. I think that's pretty good. So let's just save and have it be gooses and foxes. Sounds good. Let's go back. Well, now you freaked me out. I'm gonna save again. Just in case. Latest. Okay, that sounds good to me, boss. Now we've got 2. Now we can leave. Oh, man. Alright, fellow detectives, this seems like a pretty good place to stop. My brain is fried. Something about the gooses and the foxes has really drained the energy right out of me, so I need a break. I think, managed to get a lot taken care of in this update, just kind of setting out more feelers, investigating the suspects. Haven't gotten any incidents, really, but we've just got some good information. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this update. Let me know if you did. Next time, we're going to take another crack at that goose and fox game. And just keep exploring. I'm not positive what to do next. So I'm looking forward to coming at it again a little bit fresher and see what else we can discover. But for the time being, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.